Hello guys, welcome again to our basic calculus class, and this will be our second week. Okay, so to listen well, let us first review what is our topic last time. Okay, I'll share my screen first. Oh, this for this one. Okay, so this is about limits, right? When we say limit from the word itself, okay, we need to find the number or the maximum or the minimum number. Okay, that is about limit. And limit is the basic introduction of calculus. When we say calculus, this is about changes, solving about things that are changing. Okay, so this is not the same as algebra because algebra is about an exact answer. In calculus, we need to estimate the answer. Okay, so this is about limits. So last time we already tackled this kind of formula. Okay, and our formula here, it's about this one. Okay, sandi pwede ang makina. Okay, so when we say LIM, ayan, si LIM muna tayo. That is of course the short term for limit, lim. Okay, so kapag may nabasang ganyan, ibig sabihin you are solving about limits. Okay, and we have here X and then arrow and then C. C is the given number, X is our x-axis. Or it's just like, it's the same as X equals to a number. Okay, but we have here the arrow which is about approaching C. So what are the numbers approaching C? It's either from the left or from the right side. Okay, and then we have f of x. Of course, this will be the function. And then we have the L or the big letter L, and this will be the answer. And of course, this is what we call the maximum or minimum or the limit itself. Okay, this is about the formula. Let us try to review or try to answer some problems regarding our last topic. So we have to estimate the limit of the quadratic function g of x is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 14 as x approaches 4 using tables of values. Okay, so we can say here we have LIM. Okay, pasensya kasi hindi ko siya masulat ng maayos. X is approaching 4. Tama kasi kasabi siya x approaching 4. And then our given function is x squared. X squared minus 6x. Okay. Plus 14. Okay. And then is equal to what estimation of the limit. So ano kayo yung pinaka-limit natin dyan? Okay? So we can say that the numbers that are approaching 4 from the left, okay, pwede natin sabihin as, so from the left, we can say 3.99. Okay, and from the right, we can say 4.01. And those are two numbers that are approaching 4. So we can use those two para malaman kung ano ba yung value ng L. Okay? Okay. So I'm doing this ng mabilis kasi medyo matatagal tayo sa mga susunod na topics. Okay, so let's solve for this one. I will solve for this part first. So if I will change x as 3.99, so we will see just like this, 3.99 squared minus 6x plus 14. And on the other side, uh, x here, okay, I will erase first. X here is actually, we have 6, 3.99. Okay. And here we have 4.01 squared minus 6 times 4.01 plus 14. Okay, now let's solve for that one. What is 3.99 squared? And that is 15.9201. Exacto, ano? And then we have here 3.99 multiplied by 6. And that will be 23.94 plus 14. Okay, now let us solve for that one. So we have 15.9201 minus 23.94 plus 14 equals 5.9801, or approaching 6. That's for the left side. Let's see for the right side. So we have 4.01 squared. So we have the answer, okay, equals 16.0801 minus, we have 6 times 4.01 equals 24.06 plus 14. Let's solve that one. So we have 16.0801 minus 24.06 plus 14. And our answer is 6.0201. That is from the right. Okay, so this is also approaching 6. So as you can see here, as we already solved those two values of x's as part of the tables of values, so the L here is actually, or so the limit is 6. As simple as that. Okay, so last time I already taught you how to solve this one using the shortcut way. Okay, wherein I am changing the approach or the approaching symbol into an equal symbol. Okay, so if we will use x equals 4, then solve or just change the values of x or the values of x's by 4. So we have 4 squared, so it will be 16 minus 6 times 4, that's 24 plus 14. 16 minus 24, that is negative 8 plus 14, and that will be 6. So we have the answer 6. So that is our short review that we did last time. Okay, now let us deepen our understanding about limits. It's because this shortcut way is somewhat not, uh, kumbaga, hindi siya ganun ka-appropriate or hindi siya ganun uh, kasagot doon sa ating mga katanungan later. Okay? Kumbaga, in a simple limit question, we can use this shortcut way. But if you will use this shortcut way and then kapag wala kang maharap na sagot, that means we need to use some other solutions. And that is what we will learn today and then next week. Okay? So I'll erase everything first para malinis ang ating susunod na slide. Okay. Asan yung ating malaking eraser? Ayan. Okay. So we will erase them. Now let's proceed to the next. Yeah, so our answer is 6, so we are correct. Estimate the limit of the function g of x equals 5x plus 8 as x approaches 1 using table of values. Okay, this is just a review also. So if you will use the shortcut way, it's easy to find the limit. Okay, so the limit here is, what is 5 times 1? That is 5 plus 8, so this will be 13. So the answer for this one is 13. As simple as that. Okay? Easy. Now, as I've said, we have two parts of our C, right? If you can remember, we have two parts of our C. Diba sabi ko kanina, it's X approaching C. So we have the word here, approaching. So yung approaching na yan is meron tayong left and meron tayong right. Okay? So from the left, I will use as negative, and from the right, I will use as positive. Okay? Now, let's continue to know about that. Let us first try to... Okay, so those are only practices. So in finding out the limit, we are only concerned about the value being approached by the function f of x as x approaches a number. Okay, so the function need not be defined as x equals a. So, ibig sabihin nito is, sabi ko kanina, we are using the shortcut way if the given example or the given equation is easy. Or kapag if you are using basic math or just like yung manual, kumbaga, isip mo lang yung ginagamit mo, mahanap mo yung sagot. But for example, if you can try to find this one, for example, if you can find this one, limit of x plus 1 over x minus 1. Okay, if x approaching or x approaching 1. So, if you will use the shortcut way, so makikita mo sa ilalim, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Isipin mo, sir, 0 naman sa ilalim. So, ibig sabihin wala siyang sagot. Or this one is undefined, right? It's because 2 over 0 is undefined. Now, we can still find the limit. Okay, so we will use another solution or another law, okay, about limits. So if you can, or if you already found that the lower part is 0, sabihin nyo, stuck na kayo, sir, this one is, wala siyang limit, it's undefined. Now, you still have a limit. Okay, ito yung sinasabi nung remember na to. Okay, the function need not be defined at x equals a. It is still x approaching a. Okay? Okay, so I'll erase this again. Medyo naghang yung ginagamit kong tablet, kaya naghahang siyang ganyan. May mga naiiwan. Okay. So we have again the left hand and the right hand limit. Diba sabi ko kanina, yung x approaching C natin. So kapag sinabing approaching, is we have the left side and the right side. So we have here the left hand limit. So the symbol for left-hand limit is negative, as you can see this one, right? So limit of f of x, if x is approaching c from the left side. So c from the left side, okay, is equal to m. And then for the other one, we have the right-hand limit. Suppose the function f of x is defined when x is near c from the right, so we can also say that the limit of the function of x where x is approaching c from the right equals n. Okay? So natin dalawa ha, natin positive and negative. Kapag left, negative. From the right, positive. So, meron tayong masagot mamaya dyan. Okay? So, I am just explaining the concept about those two sides. The left and the right. So, they're still part of the process. Kasi ito yung ating C. Tama? So, ito yung hahanapin natin later. So, hanapin muna natin to, hanapin natin yan. Okay? If the left and right hand limits of a function, kapag yung left and right na function daw natin ay hindi parehas, okay? If they are not the same, that means the limit does not exist. Okay? If the limit from left and from the right hand limits are equal, okay? Parehas yung limit nilang dalawa, that means we have a limit. Naintindihan niyo? For example, this one. For example, the limit of f of x when x is approaching 1 from the left, that is negative, so from the left, is equal to 3, for example. And the limit of g of x, if x is from, or x is approaching 1 from the right, okay, and the answer is negative 3. Now, is the limit exist or not, or does not exist? Again, if they are the same, the limit exists. If they are not the same, the limit does not exist. So are they the same? We have the first one as 3, the other one is negative 3. So hindi sila parehas. So that means limit does not exist. But if they are both 3 and 3, then the limit exists. Okay, that is the concept. Now let us try to answer some examples using left hand limit and the right hand limit. Okay? Ayan, na-erase ko pa lang sila. Okay. Estimate the limit of the signum or sinum function, okay, or signum or whatever that one, s of x as x approaches 0 from the left. So we have the clue here is from the left. Huh? It's from the left. So is it positive or negative? That is negative. Okay. So this one looks tricky, but it's easy. Parang dito pinapakita lang na we have 3 s of x's. Since we have 3, 1, 2, 3, and they are all s of x. So we have s of x, s of x, s of x. Okay, now let us understand this 3. So we have the first one. If s of x is negative 1, or if x is less than 0, x is less than 0. So that means we have the limit of 0. So less than 0, the function or the limit is negative 1. Okay? If x equals 0, if x is 0, exactly 0, and the s of x is also 0, okay? And if x is greater than 1, so we have 0 here and then we have 1, greater than 1, so we have numbers here. Greater than 1, the answer is 1. So how can we answer this one? Ang hinahanap lang naman is estimate the limit of the sign of function s of x as x approaches 0 from the left, and that is negative. So we can identify that one using the symbols. If we have the symbol less than, that is automatically the left side. That is less than. If we have the greater than, it is automatically the right side. And we have the equal sign. That means this is the C. Okay? So kumbaga, ganyan siya. Ito yung left, ito yung R, ito yung C. So if I will put the one L, C, R, ang tinatanong natin is 0 from the left. So the answer is negative 1. It is from the left. So we have negative 1. So the answer is negative 1. Okay? Looks tricky, pero alamin nyo kung paano siya i-process. Tignan nyo lang yung mga signs na nandito. Kung less than, that is already left. Greater than, that is already right. Equal, that is the letter C. Okay, that is for signum or signal function. Okay? Diba? Sabi, madali lang ang calculus eh. Again, if you have questions after this video, you can ask me privately, or kung marami kayong may tanong, we can open the Zoom on Sunday. Okay? Pero sabihin nyo na mas maaga para tawag dito, maayos ko yung aking schedule sa Sunday. Okay? Now, given the piecewise function, t of x below, estimate the limit t of x using a table of values. So we have the given here, the limit x approaching 1 from the negative that is left. Okay? So kapag sinabing left, is it less than or greater than? Of course, ang titignan natin yung less than. So, dito lang tayo magko-concentrate. Okay? Easy. So, what will be the answer? I will just put 1, or I will just change x as 1. Okay? So, if we will answer that one, 2 times 1 plus 3, we have the answer 6. And that will be the limit of t of x using, or if we have x approaching 1 from the left. So the answer is 6. As simple as that. Left, less than. And then just change the x by this number. So the answer is 6. Easy. Another one. Okay? Kanina medyo marami akong in-explain, pero ang dali lang pala, no? Okay. Alisin ko muna sila lahat para malinis. Okay? Given the function m of x below, estimate the limit m of x if x approaches 1 from the right. Again, this one is the right side. Right side, that is plus. Right side, that is plus. Kapag plus, or kapag right side, okay, is it less than or greater than? Of course, we have greater than. Asan yung greater than? Is it this one or this one? Okay, this one is the greater than. So we will just use that part. Okay, so we have here, we will just change x as 1. So we have 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 2. 1 squared is 1, negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 plus 2, cancel those 2, and then we have the answer as 1. So the limit of m of x, if x approaches 1 from the right, is 1. Let's check. And we are correct. The answer is 1. Okay? Yay! Diba? It's super easy. Another example. Para matandad ko yung examples, ha? Okay, next one. Estimate the limit of this, again, that word, sinom or signum, function s of x as x approaches 0 from the right. From the right. Ano yung right? Less than or greater than or equal. Of course, we have this one. Greater than. Oh, so nasa yung greater than. So the answer is, chineng, 1. So the answer is 1. As simple as that. Okay? Ang dali. Ang dali lang kalkilos. Tama? Okay. So that is the what that is about the two or the left hand side and the right hand side. Huh, how about this one? Let's see. Given the function f of x below, estimate. We have 3 questions. Let us estimate this, this, and this. Okay, so tatlo tayo magiging sagot. The first one is, let us estimate the limit of f of x, okay, where x approaching negative 3 from the left. That's because this one is negative, so left. So nasa yung left side natin, ito, di ba? So this is less than. So we will use this one to find that. So this is the left. Ito yung pinakasi natin. And then this is the right. So we will start the right side, the left side, I should say. So we have negative 3, just change the x. So negative 3 plus 4, the answer is 1. So from the left side, okay, the limit is 1. Easy. Okay, and then, doon naman tayo sa right side. Ibayin ko yung kulay para magkaiba siya. Ayan, from the right side, we have plus. Ang plus, that is greater than. Okay? Greater than. So we have the one, the greater than. So we have x squared that will change as negative 3 squared minus 2x plus 6, or 2x, sorry. This one, okay, that will become negative 3. Ayan. So negative 3 squared, that will be 9. Negative 2 times negative 3, that will be positive 6 plus 6. 9 plus 6, 15 plus 6, that will be 21. So on the left side, we have 21. Okay? Now, how about C? Limit of f of x if x approaching negative 3. So ang pinaka-limit natin is, ang pinaka-given na number is negative 3. Tama? So may limit ba yung negative 3 na yan? If we have that, if we have those left and right. Tandaan, okay, reminder, para mahanap yung limit, if it exists or does not exist, we need to know the values of left and right. Kapag parehas yung left and right, the limit of that C exists. If the left side and the right side, okay, has a different answer or different limit, that means the limit here does not exist. So what do you think? Left side we have 1 and the right side we have 21. Are they the same? No, they are the same. So that means this is does not exist. Okay? So the limit of f of x, if x approaching negative 3, does not exist. That's the answer. Let's check our answers. Oh, we are correct. So we have, see, okay, worry ko lang dito ha, para makita yung sagot. Ayan. So we have the limit of f of x. Okay, if x approaching negative 3 from the left is 1, that is our answer also. And then if we have here limit of f of x, if x is approaching negative 3 from the right, we have 21. They are not the same, so does not exist, or D and E. That's the shortcut for does not exist. Is that clear? Clear, huh? Okay. Okay, next one. This will be our last example, and then wait for my activity in your Q essay. Okay? And you will pass that one next Saturday. Cool. We have here, given the function g of x below, estimate the limit of g of x if we have x approaching 2 from the left side, from the right side, and approaching 2 itself. Okay? So let us answer first the left side. Pumunta sa left side. Sige, ito yung left, ito yung right. Okay? Ito naman yung C mamaya. Para meron tayong space. Ayaw ko din ng space sa R. Okay lang yan. So we will just change. So from the left, that is the less than part. So we have 1 over 2 plus 5, and that is 1 over 7. Easy. So from the left is 1 over 7. From the right, we will just change also x as 2. So we have 2 cubed plus 5, and 2 cubed is 8, plus 5 is 13. They are not the same again, so simply write D and E does not exist. Okay? Easy, super duper easy. Okay? Again, if you have questions, just send me privately, and then kapag medyo marami yung inyong concern and you need to call your classmates para mas marami tayong mag-join sa Zoom on Sunday. Okay? I think your time is, yung physics ko is 1 to 2. So yung time ng STEM, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 p.m. That is our time about just like answering questions, okay? Or clarifications. Yung 3 to 4 ang time natin. Okay? So this will be our topic for today, and we will continue our discussion about limits next week, and we will move on to the laws of limits. You can do some advanced reading about that one, or advanced research about it para magkaroon na kayo ng idea what are those laws of limits and how to solve um, tawag dito, equations about limits using those laws. So paano siya i-apply? Okay, that will be our next topic. So see you again next time. And again, please like it. You need to like para naman dumami yung likers ko. Okay? Bye-bye!